In this day and age, we all know what the one thing is that makes the world go around and keeps people from losing their sanity when they are stuck on I-25 trying to get to work on time. And that one thing is coffee. And more specifically speaking, Starbucks coffee. The first ever Starbucks was founded by a writer and two local teachers from a high school in the year 1971 in Seattle, Washington. Back in the 70s, Starbucks didn't have almost any of your favorite drinks that they currently do today. You could get hot brewed coffee or freshly steeped tea in one of two sizes: tall, which is 12 ounces, and short, which is 8 ounces. Frappuccinos were introduced into the scene until late 2002, and as a current barista, I can say that without a doubt I'm seriously jealous of the baristas that did not have to make 30 Frappuccinos every 5 minutes. Now, before I get into my personal favorite way to brew a fresh cup of joe in the morning, I just want to say that working for Starbucks isn't just about pulling shots, steaming milk, and remaking drinks. Over the past 2 years of working with the company, I've been able to learn more about coffee as a whole than I ever imagined. The brewing method I picked as my favorite, as well as the one I'm going to explain to you today, is the pour-over. The pour-over method is my absolute favorite because when using this method, you are really able to control the amount of caffeine you want in your daily cup while keeping the robust flavors and oils of the coffee bean itself, which are both things that get lost when you use that Mr. Coffee coffee maker that your mom got you for Christmas last year. Yes, I'm talking to you. First off, you're going to want to start with a freshly ground bag of coffee as well as purified water that is heated to at least 145 degrees. You may think that the water and the way the coffee is ground doesn't make a huge difference as far as the taste goes, but it does indeed have a huge effect on the coffee itself. The next step depends on how strong you like your cup of coffee. I personally prefer a stronger cup of coffee, so I use more scoops rather than using less scoops, which would achieve a mellow cup of coffee. To achieve the perfect amount of strength in your coffee, you would use about 2 scoops if you want a mellow cup and 5 to 6 scoops of coffee if you want a stronger cup. At this point, you will slowly pour the hot water in a circular motion over the grounds until the entire filter is filled to the brim. Depending on how much coffee you're making, you will repeat this step until you reach the desired amount of coffee in the morning. Next, the coffee will soak through the grounds and the filter and drain into the carafe, which is the final stage of brewing when using the pour-over system. To end on a caffeinated note, however you get your fix in the morning, whether it be in the drive-thru line using that awful Mr. Coffee coffee maker, or a more classic approach as myself, one thing remains the same. Coffee makes our worlds turn and that traffic a little easier to handle every day. Thank you for your time, and remember that your local barista needs a thank you every now and then for that venti, extra hot, no foam, extra drizzle caramel macchiato that was supposed to be iced.